So lumbering Tom Hardy is back on Netflix and he's kicking some serious butt and getting all bloodied in a Havoc. It's a movie that both you and I, Drew, were really looking forward to. So I gotta know, did it live up to the expectation? What do you think about this movie?
I said that this was my most anticipated movie for April because it looked badass.
I mean, yeah, it
Um,
does.
yeah, I mean, in the trailer, it looks badass. So this on Rotten Tomatoes, 38% on the viewer
Hmm.
score, 64 for critics. We said this going into it. The story, the characters, the twist, it's not breaking any new ground.
No.
Like there's just nothing fresh about it. The action from Gareth Evans is pretty good. It's over the top, it's ultra violent, hyper
Okay.
realistic. I guess the thing that's got me the most on the fence is the look of this movie, which in the
Mm.
trailers I was like, oh, this some of this looks like just bad CG. And
Hmm.
then you watch the movie and it's the whole thing looks like it's either done, it looks like AI did it in a way, or it's a video game mixed with live action.
Yeah.
And it's clearly intentional. I don't know if it's a great choice. I know I don't know. The more I think about it, the more I appreciate it. It's a swing. It's kind of a miss
Hmm.
for me, but overall I enjoyed it. It does get repetitive, and by the end of it, this isn't even a long movie, but I was like, let's wrap this up
Yeah,
because
that's what I
it
was gonna
feels
say.
like this is just too much of the same thing.
In this movie, it does very much seem kind of like a throwaway, but at the same time, there's some stuff in here that it kind of hits some of those buttons that I enjoyed, and it's fun to watch. I enjoyed several of the actors in this, not to
Who's the
mention,
best performance, do you think? Because
oh
Hardy's
man,
being Hardy,
yeah, Hardy's Hardy.
Whitaker's being Whitaker. Like no one stands out above anything that they could do or usually do with every role that they take.
And that's again kind of adding to that aspect of it just being a background movie where they're just, I would not say phoning it in, but they're just themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know. I enjoyed seeing Hardy for Hardy. I go back to that. I leading up to this, I wasn't necessarily feeling that 100% as much as you. But then the more we talked about it, the more I'm like, I just want to get Tom Hardy being Tom Hardy.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we get in this movie. And we get that sulking stare and a lot of those things where just like, you know what you're gonna get.
From
And
from the beginning, he's just slowly moving around. He seems sad. Has this thought came into my mind? Has he ever been a father before? Like he's a bad dad in this, but
oh,
has he ever been a father on
Father
film?
of the Year. They should have called this movie Father of the Year,
Oof.
because they open with that.
This
He
I don't think he has.
I don't know. I'd have to think. I can't recall. I feel like he has. It's just not standing out in my
If he
mind.
has, I don't think he has. And if he has, we'll put it right. We're going to put the title right here. And if it didn't happen, then there's no
Then it
title.
was just yeah. But yeah, overall, this movie is okay. It's serviceable when you want to see an action bone-breaking movie. I think the style's interesting, and from the get-go, I think that kind of sets the stage. If you're up for it, then yes. I think that you kind of have your answer within the first couple of minutes. The open to this was unique and not what I was expecting. The other thing that I was not expecting, well, it was the Christmas setting.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this should have been released closer to Christmas. Overall, though, this is one of those I feel like you know what you're getting into before you watch it. If the trailer entices you and you're like, this is something I want to see, I'd see it. But it's basically hitting all the chords, actor-wise, action-wise, and story-wise. Like you said, we've seen it before. But if you like those ingredients, then I'd say watch this movie.
So what are you going to give it out of five?
Five
This is
Tom
where I'm on the
Hardys.
fence. It's like two and
Mm.
a half to three. The more
I
I
would say,
think about it, the more I appreciate the world and the look of it
yeah.
because it is its own thing. And it's like I think someone said it was like a live action Grand Theft Auto
I feel like maybe it bumps it up to a three. So I'll say two and a half. I'll stick with two and a half.
Yeah, that's what I'll say because we've seen this before and I admire the swing. I don't necessarily love it. They're talking about doing more of these. I mean, and this is
Ah.
also a movie too. It was maybe the mood I was in. I wanted something lighter,
Mm-hmm.
and within 5 minutes, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be. It's just like this dirty, grim world where you go into an apartment and you hear kids screaming in the background and people yelling at each other, and it made me sad.
I'd agree with that.
Give us 12 more.
Oh.
Sign us up for that, Netflix.